Hold on a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, double verification. Just got to make sure that it's actually live streaming. It says I'm live. Hello? Test. I'm just testing stuff. Okay, great. It says I'm live. Yep, working. Okay, today we're working with the law of sines. As you can see, I've already done a few problems. I'll just slowly go over them. You can pause if you want. Basically, we're given a certain amount of information about the triangle, and then we have to infer the rest, or whatever it's asking us to do. And I'm just doing homework, but I figure maybe I can share this, and that way if I ever forget myself, I can come back and I can look at these, and maybe somebody else on YouTube can also look at these. And this isn't going to be a I'm perfectly teaching. This is I'm doing my homework, and if you are struggling with something, then you can maybe see me do a similar problem, and then that will help you do yours. Okay, so the next problem is problem number 7. So let's scroll down here. 7, and in this one, they've actually given me a picture of a triangle. I'll do my best to draw it. Looks like that. And then they have angle C, A, B, or I guess ABC. And then they have all of the sides. So opposite of C is going to be the little c, opposite of A is going to be little a, and little b. Okay, and so it says C, little c equals 4. So that equals 4. So side C equals 4. Angle C equals 100. Angle B equals 30. And so that is all of the information that it gives us, and it wants us to find angle A, side A, and side B. So let's do that. So we already have C, which is awesome. And so that would be, well, let me show you. Up here at the top, this is the law of sines. So a sine of an angle over its opposite side. So the sine of A over A is equivalent to any other sine of an angle over the opposite edge. So if we plug that in down here, then we have sine of C, which is sine of 100. I'll put that in parentheses, like so. And that's over the opposite side, which is C, or the little c. And so that's 4. And that is equal to both the sine of A over A and the sine of B over B. And we need to find A, B, and A. Side A, side B, angle A. That's what we need to find. And so you can notice that we already have 2 of the angles, and all 3 angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. And so we just 180 minus 100 minus 30. I'm just doing this on a calculator. And so that means the last angle is 50, which is great. So I'm just going to add in the 2 other equations that we need to get this this, this, and this. So let's do B. So the sine of B, which is the sine of 30, because it says it here, over B. And then it also equals the sine of A, which is the sine of 50 over little a. And so we set this one and this one equal to that. And so we solve for that. So let's just ignore a for a minute, okay? So we're just looking at this piece here, okay? So that would be, you times b to both sides, right? So that would put b over here. So b, and then we're actually going to times this by its own reciprocal. That means it would be b times 1. And then this side you times it by the reciprocal as well. So you flip this upside down, and 4 times sine of 30, and you still have the sine of 100. So sine of 100. And then we'll plug that into the calculator here in a second, but first I just want to show you, I'm going to do a now. So just take out this and put this one in. And that's actually really easy because it's going to be the exact same formula except for the top part. So it's still over sine of 100, and it's still going to be times 4, or 4 times the sine, and this time instead of the 30 from B, it's going to be the 50 from A. Okay, and now these questions always want you to round. This one says give your answer to at least 3 decimal places. I always like to do 4 decimal places, so let's plug this into a calculator. Okay, 4 times sine of 30 over the sine of 100. And that comes out to 2.030, and then it's 85. I'm just going to round that to 9. And then A, so I just have to change this a little bit. I have to change a 3 to a 5 in my calculator, and that's it. So that equals, or is equivalent to 3.1114. Okay, we go to the website where I have to put this in. So angle A is 50, side A is 3.1114, and B is 2.03, wait, okay, 0309, okay. And we got all green, so it's correct. That means we go on to number 8. So 8. I'm just going to check. I don't think anybody's going to be watching. Yeah, this isn't a very popular topic, but these will be left up on YouTube just because, for all the reasons that I explained earlier. Okay, this one I believe is the exact same triangle. Ooh, that's a bad triangle. Still not the best, but whatever. Okay, so A, C, B, and opposite of those are C, A, B. Okay, for this one it says side A equals 5, angle C is 120, angle A is 45, and we need to find the rest. So we need to find angle B, side C, side B. The angle B, really easy. let's see, 120 plus 45, that is 165, and we need to minus that from 180, so that is 15. Did that in my head, so I hope I'm right. Sometimes I get tired when I'm doing homework and it doesn't come out right, even though it's very basic math. No, it's right. Okay, so we have angle A and side A, so let's start with that. So sine of 45 over 5, and that equals the sine of B, which is 15, over side B, and that also equals the sine of C, which is 120, over side C. So we're going to do one at a time. So this is B equals 5 times sine of 15 over the sine of 45. And then C equals basically the same thing, 5 times the sine, but change the sine of 120 over the sine of 45. Okay, gonna plug that into my calculator. 5 times 15 and the sine of 45. Okay, so the first one is 1.8301. And then this one is equivalent, well, let's see. Okay, I have to actually retype the whole thing, because usually I can just go in and replace the two numbers, but when it adds a digit, then I have to retype the whole thing. Don't know if that made sense. It probably makes sense to me. Okay, 5 times the sine of 120 over the sine of 45. Okay, that one is equivalent to 6.1237. Okay, so angle B, I'm going to put this into the website. Angle B is 15, side B is 1.8301, and side C is 6.1237. All green. Okay, we have 3 problems left, so I probably have enough time to do that. Yeah, I've got to go to the college, got to go to campus today because it's registration day for the fall semester. It's currently spring, about to finish up the spring semester, and so it's time to register for the fall. I'm doing classes over the summer. I'm taking calculus and communications, so I'll probably do live streams on calculus. That'd be fun. But yeah, okay, let's do the next problem. So problem 9. So it says in questions 1, 2, and 3 below, you are given 2 sides of a triangle and an opposite one of the sides. Oh, and an angle opposite of one of the sides. This is the so-called ambiguous case, since it can give 0 triangles, 1 triangle, or 2 triangles. In each case, determine the number of triangles possible with the given parts. So enter 0, 1, or 2. Okay, so part 1, because there's 3 parts. Part 1 says A equals 6, B equals 16, and angle A equals 36 degrees. Okay, so let's just make a little triangle here. And, well, I guess I should do it this way. And then like that. And then boom, 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 boom. Like that. Okay, so let's say, is that, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. I'll just do full triangle. Okay, so let's put this as A. So 36 degrees, and then A is going to be opposite of A equals 6, and then B can be on either side. So let's just put it over here, B equals 16. And then we need to figure out if it makes one triangle or multiple. And so let me go to my notes here. I have notes for the ambiguous cases. Okay. It's a little confusing. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to draw it. Okay. So, well, hold on. So technically, the drawing is like psh, 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 because you have 6, 16, 36, and then this side is unknown because it could be like, because this angle could make the triangle look like that, you know, and still have this be 36 degrees. But like, what if this is like 90 and this is something else? So that's why it's an ambiguous case, or whatever you want to call it. So let's look at this. How to do it, how to do it. Okay. Let me see if I can just like, see, these ambiguous ones are the ones that I haven't played around with too much. I just took the notes and forgot about it until now. So we're gonna figure it out again, okay? Because the ambiguous case is the side angle. Okay. So let's see. In this one, he was given 80, 110. So he did that and then solved for the sine of B, which would be this one here. So let's do that first. So take the sine of A, which is 36 over 6, because that's opposite. And let's try and find B. So we need the sine of B over 16, because that's side of B. So solve for B. Okay. So the sine of B equals 16 times sine of 36 over 6. That's great. And then we just have to find the inverse sine. So B equals the inverse sine of all of this. 16 sine 30, oh, that's a weird 3. 36 over 6. Okay, now I can plug that into the calculator. So inverse sine of 16 times sine of 36 over 6. Oh, hold on. I think I put too many I'll figure it out. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Come on. Does that not work in the calculator? It just says domain error. Okay, so let's first solve for the inside thingamajig, this guy right here. So we'll have to take this one step further. So b equals the inverse sine, and then I'll 16 times sine of 36 over 6. Okay, and then 1.56747. That's way further out than we need to take it, but that's okay. Inverse sine of 1.56747. This is domain error again. So is it not possible? Oh, I think it's not possible. Oh, interesting. I think it's not possible. Like there's zero triangles that we can make out of this. And let me tell you why. Because it has like, okay, look at all these. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. I'm thinking. So we're going for an angle. And an angle cannot be, well, it just says domain error. I think it's because the inverse sine of something cannot be greater than 1 or less than -1. So let me test that theory. If this was 0.5, yeah, that gives me an angle. Okay, so it gives us 0 triangles. That's my guess. Because in order to find the inverse sine of something, this number here has to be within -1 and 1. Has to be in between there somewhere. So I'm going to put 0 on that one, and we'll come back to it when we put it in. Okay, part 2. I know that was part 1 of this question. Oh, that's annoying. I'll try and condense it so it's not as big this time. So 2. Okay, so as A, or side A is 22.6. Side B is 16. Ooh, that's about 6. 16. And angle A equals 35 degrees. Okay. So let's do angle A, right? 35. And then you have side B, which is 16. And you have side A, which is 22.6. And we need to find this side and those angles. Bueno? All right, bueno. So we can do the sine of A, which is 35, over 22.6, and this can equal, and this is, let's just label this so it makes sense to us. And this would be little c. Okay. This equals the sine of B over 16. Okay, let's do this again. I'm just gonna go right off the bat. So b, well, actually let's do sine of b, just keep it there for now, equals 16 sine excuse me, of 35. Woo. 35 over 22.6. Okay, and let's see if that equals 1 or not. So 16 times sine of 35 over, nope, not that, 22.6. Okay, this is this is 0.40607. Great, so b equals the inverse sine of that. 0.40607. So b equals, whoa, 0.40607. 23.958, and then it's 19, but I'm just gonna do 2. Okay. 23.9582. I'm just plugging that into the, wait. We're not looking for this. We're looking for how many possible triangles. So how do we find out if there's more possible triangles? Think we could probably solve for C now is what we need to do. Yeah. And I also need some water. Hold on. I've been drinking circle drinks, and when I drink out of it in class, everybody looks at me because it's so loud. Which is okay. It's whatever. Wonder, what was that? Interesting. Boom, 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 boom. I'm using a software where it only shows like one screen, so you guys can't see what I'm doing right now because I'm not even looking at what you're seeing. Okay. I was trying to enter like the chat, whatever. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Sign in. I think we're signed in now. Okay, yeah. Great, but let's get back to the problem. So, we have to find C. And in order, like, once we get there and we find C, then... Great, but let's get back to the problem. So... Wait, I hear myself. I hear myself talking. I don't like that. Why do I hear myself? Oh, I think this thing is like actually trying to play the video. Okay, if I just close that, should stop, right? Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Let's get back to math. So, looks like he found C, and or side C, I guess. So, and then he took alpha plus B2. How did it get there? Okay, let's. Why is this 5.5 and not 5.7? Did I write this wrong? I might have written it wrong. Yeah, I wrote that wrong because this should not be a 0.3 if that was actually 0.5. So that should be a 7 there. But that's okay. Let's do that, and then we'll come back to the notes. So we know, hold on, he had this rounded, there's 1. Let's keep it to 2 decimals. No, 3 decimals. Let's keep it at 3 decimals. We know that angle B is 23.958 now, so we can 180 minus 36, which is angle A, and then minus 23.958. So that gives us C equals 120.042. I'm gonna round that to 120. I probably should just leave it at 1. Well, yeah, 120. So let's find side C now. So let's bring back in sine of 35 over 22.6, and that equals 120, I guess it's sine of 120 over C. So C equals 22.6 times sine of 120, times sine of 120 over sine of 35. Okay, great. Now I can plug this into the calculator. So 22.6 times sine of 120 over sine of 30. Wait. That's weird. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, guys. Look, I wrote a 36 here when it's actually 35. Like, I did all the calculations right, but for some reason I drew in a 36. I was just like looking at it and I was like, that is wrong. Okay, 35. Wow. I don't know if I'm tired or what. Okay. So this comes out to 34.123. So side C is 34.123, which is great. What do I do from here? Because, okay, they get side C here. And then B2. Well, for some reason, they do it this way. So let's do that as well. I don't really like that they did that, but we're gonna do it. So 180 minus 23.958, and that equals, I don't care for decimals, so I'm going to put in the calculator, 23.958 is 156.042. And what do they do with that? So they wanted to see if alpha, which was this angle, right, plus B2 was less, oh wait, okay, I think I know what's going on, right? It's taken me a minute to think about this. So they take your original, which was the 35, and then add it to this new angle. So 35 plus the 156, and we'll just round it off. Is that less or more than 180? So 35 plus 156 is 191. So that's not possible because you can't have angles that add up to 191 in a triangle. So there's only one possible solution. 1. Okay, we're almost done with this problem. That was number 2. Like I said, there's 3 parts. So one more. And so far our answers have been 0 and then 1. So 0 and 1 possible solution. This last one is side A equals 16.8. Side B equals 20, and angle A equals 44 degrees. Okay, let's draw this puppy. So we got 44 at angle A. Side B equals 20. Then we have an unknown angle here, and side A equals 16.8, and do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I guess we'll just do it exactly how we did the last one. I don't want to do all of that writing. Okay, we'll do this. So sine I might not talk for this though. I might just write it down because my voice is starting to fade. Okay, that's 0.8267. Could probably just round that to 8.827, but oh well. Okay. B. Okay, so that's angle B rounded, and then from there we minused that, right? No, is it? Oh, okay. I don't think we did anything with this stuff down here. I don't think we did anything with that. Oh wait, no, that was to find the first solution. Right. So I guess we probably should do that. Okay. So whoa. Okay, so this equals 23.834, and then round that off to 6. Because it is 5.7, so we'll just round it. Okay, so then we take Actually, we don't even have to take that, I don't think. We can, I think we can take either B or C. So let's just take B. 180 minus. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's do angle B again. That's interesting. Oh, it's because of this. Okay. I was like, wow, these have the same decimal point. Okay. And then we add it to the original angle that we had. So 124.2 plus 44. And that equals, so 124.2113 plus 44. So that's 168.2113. So that is less than 180, which means there's another. So there's so far 2 solutions on this one. And I think that's all we're gonna find. So I'm gonna put that in 2. All green. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I don't think I can just pause this, can I? No, probably not. So I'm just gonna end this here. I have 2 more problems. Let's just take a look at them real quick. The 10th says to find the distance AB across a river, a distance BC equals 290 is laid off on one side of the river. It is found that B equals 95 degrees and C equals 24 degrees. Find AB. And then the last one's a hole. I don't even want to look at that one. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. So I probably won't stream the last little bit, but whatever. This was fun. So see you in the next one.